Today I'm solving my biggest problem, and I think you guys can resonate with me if you do photography or videography, either as a professional or as an amateur. One thing that we all must take in consideration is lighting. Lighting is really important. I mean, look at me. My room is lit, but I don't have enough light. That's why when I go on post-production, I have to do some editing and modify the exposure, all of that, making my video not look as great as they can be and not being able to take the actual image out, because then it has to be modified. And right now I'm using my Sony A9 as my main camera, but I can't really use it to its max, because if I bring the aperture down and if I want to get that depth of field, even though I don't have that much field behind me, but if I want to get that really good picture, my video is too dark, and I decided to upgrade my light and add a new light to my setup. Now, let me give you guys a little backstory to what I have right now. I have an aperture light right here to my right. I have a Falcon sphere light to my left. I have just a regular light, which is one of those energy savers, up to just light up my head. I have these lights on the back, and I have a hue strip on the bottom to help me just get rid of those shadows, a little bit of it that happens on the wall. Doesn't really do justice, even though it's a lot of light, but with the setting that I have on my camera, my picture still looks a little bit darker than it should be. And I have to bump up my ISO or bump it down. I have to change my aperture, and I can't really use what I really want to use. So I decided to get another Falcon light. And after I did a little bit of search, they're expensive. Especially what I wanted was something modular, something that I can roll up easily, move it, take it somewhere else. And they were like $600-700, but I found one on Amazon as used for around $500, and I was like, this is a great time for me to get that light, and it comes up with all the accessories but this stand. As far as this stand, I decided to go with the mic stand. Now, some of you guys might say this is ridiculous, but let me tell you why. I don't have a big office. This is a small room that I use as my recording studio, and I wanted to make it small. I don't have that much like footprint to have an actual light stand. They take a lot of space, but these mic stand, if you have a small or a light, which doesn't weigh that much, you could balance it in here perfectly without any problem, because they have these little weights on the bottom, and then with a little bit of adjustment to the head and a little bit of kind of DIY work, you could just make it look perfect without giving a lot of real estate to it. So we're gonna get to this later, but let's look at the light. Now, this was marked as used but good condition, and when Amazon says use good condition, I usually trust them because they're inspected, and if there is something wrong with them down the line, I have 30 days that I could return it and get my money back, or if I decide to change my mind, I could just return it back to the seller. And since it comes from Amazon's actual headquarters, Amazon's marketplace, I know that I'm safe. So, and it had the Amazon warehouse inspection logo right here. So when I got it, even though the packaging was a little bit beat up, but I thought it should work. So without further ado, let's open it and let's see what we get. Inside of this beautiful package, not beautiful package, kind of beat up package, which I don't really care, we have a couple of items. On the top, let's go one on one. On the top, we have kind of a user manual. This is again the Falcon Eye lights. This is the Raw Flex series instruction manual, and it just explains what's supposed to be in there, how you're supposed to connect it, And if you want to take some time to look at these, you are more than welcome. So this is the softbox that we have right here. Again, this is the softbox that you could attach to it. It looks good. It doesn't look damaged, unlike the actual packaging. And this is it. This is a big light. So this is gonna be huge, 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 huge. Put that to the side. We have, what else do we have? Doesn't say, but we have reflectors, I believe. Now, I'm not really a light expert nor a video expert, so excuse me if I make a little bit of mistakes, but I think this is a diffuser. It looks good, even though a little dirty, but it looks good. So this goes on top of the softbox. Put that for later. We have a little white cover to diffuse the light, to make it look a little softer, and that helps with the softbox. We have the mount that just you could mount it to this one right here. So that's it. Expand it. Put the softbox in here. Put the light in here. You don't even have to use the softbox. We have the power module. Now the Falcons, even though they're light, they're small, they're thin, they have huge power bricks. That's one of their drawbacks, but I don't mind it because I don't travel. So this is all gonna be staying in my office. I don't take these lights out. And if I do, I take my aperture out. So I'm covered. This is the little antenna that goes on the back of your light. I have another Falcon Eye light, so if I want to synchronize them together, this is where this comes handy, and then you could just sync everything together, put your color, put your intensity, and then sync all your lights together. So this is good. Put that to the side. We have a little stand that helps you kind of place your light on the stand. Number 18, we have a little velcros, series of velcros for you to kind of have your light the way that you want it, like manage your cables. And yeah, even though these velcros don't look really usable, but we have velcros. Are they sticking together? They don't even stick together. Oh, they do. They're really, really crappy velcros. If you get the used one, invest on a little velcros. But if you get used, every one of them has different has a different look to it. So anyway, we have cables, and interestingly, they're tied using I'm kind of worried about this not being able to work. So we have power, and then we have the power module. This is again the power module. This gets connected to this, to the brick, and then right here you could adjust the light, the intensity, and all of those good stuff. Again, I hope it works. I bought this a couple of weeks ago. Haven't had time to unbox it. I just finished like unpacking my stuff from my move, so yeah. And that's the last thing inside of this box. So taking it out, this is the light itself. This is what you paid that big money for, and once you unroll it, it looks like a sheet of light. But the good thing is that you could do whatever you want to this, and you could place it anywhere that you like, and it has Velcro. So I think this is where these come handy. Oh yes, this is where these come handy. So if you want to Velcro it to a ceiling or somewhere, you are good to go. So this is the light. Now let's set it up and let's see how it works. So I'm assuming that if we get this stand, we could just pop them in and have our light kind of stand in there without any problem. It takes a little force to put them correctly in there, but once you put them in there, they're gonna be in there tight and secure. And that's it. This is the light. Now hopefully this does justice and it will fix my problem, because if it didn't, that would be a waste of money. So we're gonna go with our next product, which is the diffuser. It's a real mess, so I'm sorry about the messiness of here, but I have a really limited space when it comes to my location. So this one is unusually a big product. Usually don't get products that are this big, so I don't have problem with them, but this one unusually big. And we're gonna velcro this down. The good thing about this is that everything is modular, everything is velcroed down, easy to install, easy to take off. And one more velcro on the top and we should be golden. This is it with the softbox installed. Now that we have the softbox installed, let's install this layer. And this is done. So last but not least is this part. How do I install this part now? And this is the final look of it. Do I have it in the shot? This is it. This is the final look. It doesn't look half bad. This looks really nice. So let's, before we plug it in, let's get the stand. Now, for this stand, I went with something not that expensive. These are like $20–$30. And I'm gonna link them down below if you wanna look at them. But this is it. So let's open it up and then let's see what we get inside. We have a rounded plate. This is really heavy. This is like 5–10 pounds. And we have a pole right here. And then a microphone holder, which we don't need for this application. We'll put this right here, and excuse the noise, the mess. This is a messy unboxing video, but fixing problems. Put this right here, and then just simply we'll screw this in just like that. There you go. Tighten this down. Putting our adapter on top of it, and that's it. This is our light stand. Very easy, very compact, very simple, and doesn't take that much space. We'll take our light, which comes like this. Put it on here. Loosen this screw on the top, and then tighten it. And then finally, we will be able to turn it down, bring it to the back, tighten our screws, we'll bring it a little bit more up, and that's it. Now you can do a little bit more adjustment to it later, but right now, this is what we have. Totally fine with it. Doesn't look that bad. This is huge. This is huge, guys. And next, we're gonna connect it in. So we could adjust the Kelvin to whatever temperature we like, either bring it down all the way to yellowish color, 3000 Kelvin, or bring it up to 5600 Kelvin. And now this is at 24%, bump it up to 100. And then it has a little touch control, or you could control it via these knobs. So let's put it on and let's see the difference with this and without this. So this is me without the light. Let's add the light. that's it. Now I have, wow, I feel like this is gonna be a perfect picture. I have to go to post-production, do a little bit more adjustment, but I have an aperture right here, I have a Falcon right here, I have another Falcon right here. I have a cheapo light on the top because I don't really care about the light on the top as long as it's soft and it just fills over my shoulders, top of my head. I have these lights on the back and I have the lights in the bottom. I'm looking at the monitor right now, not at the camera, directly to see how it looks different. And I'm sorry for this little thing being right here for the entire video. I did not realize it, and I don't really want to go back and film the whole thing, put it back together. It just doesn't, it's not that feeling. It's, you got the actual feeling. But this looks good. This looks great, as a matter of fact. And the thing that I like about these soft LEDs is that they don't produce that much heat. So once you're working with something, you know that if you're a videographer or if you're a photographer, one thing that we all suffer from is excess heat. And anything that we can do to avoid having excessive heat coming to us, it's a good thing. So anyway, I hope you guys liked it. This was just a little unboxing of these new Falcon, what do they call them even? Rolleiflex series?